Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is going to be a spirit messages reading. So we're going to find out what spirit wants you to know. If there's anything you have questions about, maybe we'll get some answers on those things. When I was doing the shuffle right before I turned the camera on, I got the Fool, right? So the first card comes out, the Fool. So you're starting something, but it's like you're not seeing its full potential. I almost feel like you're making your way towards something, right? You're starting something new, but you're not seeing the full potential of what it could be. You might be blind to something, or you're just not seeing something. And then there's this energy of like you're planting your seeds, but since you're not seeing the full potential of whatever it is that you're starting, do you even know? Because the Seven of Pentacles can a lot of times be like analyzing what you've been doing or what you've been creating. And this is talking about coming from creating from your heart, right? Giving yourself patience. And this is also talking about healing. There is some inner wounds that you're holding on to that are creating some blockages in your path, right? And so what this is talking about is taking some of the things that are holding you back emotionally, right? Taking those as instead of taking them as burdens and being like, oh, I went through all this shit and here I am, fuck me, I'm just burdened. Instead of doing that, taking like the burdens and uh, using them to help you propel yourself forward versus um, hold yourself back. So all of these lessons can be used to help you move ahead, but you have to kind of adjust your view of them to be able to see that. So anybody can be sitting in self-loathing and feeling sorry for themselves and, uh, I'm not getting what I want, or I've been hurt so many times, or look at everything that I've lost, right? Instead of taking those losses and all those things and taking them as lessons to propel yourself into a direction that you actually want to go, right? Because there is something that you're trying to do. It's just there is some type of emotional blockage that's keeping you from fully getting to where you want to go. And this is definitely talking about looking at some healing and becoming okay with the things that have happened to you, because these things are supposed to help you. They were lessons that you needed, and if you can look at that, or if you can change that vantage point or that viewpoint on the things that you went through, you will see that these were lessons that you had to go through, essentially. But right now it's like really hard for you to get out of it's like you've been trapped in your head for so long, and it's like it looks like it's hard for you. You're walking a fine line right now between literally going towards what you want and falling off a cliff. It's like you're walking this fine line and you're not seeing that there's so much going on in your head. Taurus, you are thinking, or maybe even if you're not thinking about it a lot, it's like these things are still there, keeping or being blockages to your creations. Right. This is talking about when you start to do that inner work, you know what I mean? It's talking about finding a place within that is your peaceful place. Making the choice to do that, to work from your heart space, to find a place that's to find it, if you're meditating, say you're meditating, This is talking about that place where you finally feel centered and okay, right? It's a peaceful place that you can go to reflect on whatever you need to reflect on, do some healing, but you have to make the choice to do that and almost merge your masculine and feminine energies to create this power. I don't think that you realize that you have the amount of power that you have. This is talking about taking purposeful action towards your rebirth. This is talking about, sorry, my dogs are acting up. This is talking about making the choice to take purposeful action towards a rebirth of yourself, a place where it's like once you have the death card here and there's a moth on it. And when I see the moth, I think of going from like a caterpillar to a butterfly, essentially. You know what I mean? It's a transformation. And this is talking about being open to that transformation, Taurus. This is talking about taking all of those lessons, using them as guidance and using them as ways to help you do things or get through things easier, because the whole time all of these lessons were really meant for that, just for you to be able to get through things easier, because now you have those lessons. You don't have to worry, oh well, what if this happens, because it already happened. And so now you know how to react in that situation. See, I think everybody has all these things happen to them and then they close off, right? And they close off and they say, I can't trust anybody because everybody's a fuck up or everybody's a liar or everybody's a cheater, right? So I'm just going to stop trusting, and that means I'm going to close myself off, instead of going, okay, well, I've been through these things, I've learned these lessons, so I don't have to close myself off, because I'll be able to see the red flags when they pop up in any situation, and then I can cut it out. You can shut it down before it gets that deep, right? You don't have to shy away from everything, because you have the ability, with the lessons that you've learned, to help you through every single next step that you go through in your life. These were all lessons that you signed up to learn a long time ago. And you have a powerful spiritual community, like, and I'm talking like they're spirit guides, right? And they're trying to send these vibrations to you to help you find the courage to open up again. This is about finding the courage to open up again and seeing the bright side again after it's been so dark for so long. There's been so much that you wanted to do that you haven't done, and it's been dark for a long time. Your spirit guides are here desperately trying to push forth all this inspiration for you to find that place to feel comfortable enough to open up again. You can get through what you're going through. You are very strong and powerful. You're an incredible creator. Yeah, look, if there's anything you're good at, I can honestly say Tauruses are generally really good at making money. They're really good at their material world. The only problem is sometimes they lack the ability to go within emotionally. And this is spirit. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Go. God, they're so cute. This is talking about you being able to already own that part of it, but this is talking about going within and doing some healing, because once you do this healing, even just a little bit of it, just tackling the tip of it, the ability that you have to create material wealth is going to multiply. It's going to change. Your abundance level will skyrocket, essentially, because you're a powerful creator. You are a powerful, powerful creator. Don't set a limit on your creations, because you have it all. And you have these spirit guides to help you. Right now, this is a time of pulling out the shadows, right? You're working on your shadow self, on the shadows that you've stayed away from, that the things that have kept you kind of locked into a certain place. This is highlighting the doorway to get through that shit, okay? Your spirit guides are trying to send you energy waves and trying to send you messages, maybe through synchronized numbers, or they send you messages all the time. You just have to have a moment to be able to take that information in, right? And then transmute that energy into what it needs to be transmuted into. This is saying that you are the creator of your own karmic wheel, right? This is, you are the creator. And if you can get through this shadow work, you can come out on the other side a creative master, okay? Meaning you can completely harness the energy and change your entire world. Your entire world. Your spirit guides are really here trying, they see, okay, look, here's the six. I want to show you the Six of Cups. There are some things that you're really sad about. There are some things that you feel like you got screwed over on. There is like something it took a great deal of strength and courage to try to get through. But you can't hide away from it, okay? You haven't fully healed from whatever this is. And you're looking back on these memories and this holding you, locking you into a place where you're not feeling full. You're not feeling whole. You're feeling like you can't, you're not realizing the power you have to harness the energy, and that you don't have to hide away from things, because that's what spirit's here for, is to help guide you and tell you and keep you from locking yourself away from life. Spirit's here basically trying to highlight the things that you don't see and always sending you messages. It's time to go within and start healing that inner child and facing those inner wounds. You know, trying to be at peace with some of the things that have happened to you. And once you do that, you can come into your heart space. And when you create from your heart space, oh my gosh, the abundance is insane. You know what I mean? It's like the balance that you're looking for. You will just powerhouse through so many things, become the empress, which you already are. You just don't realize it. And this is also talking about a divine counterpart. And that, you know, working on some of these things that are holding you back will bring in this divine counterpart. Maybe if you're looking for love, that's definitely in the cards. But this is saying the first things first. Try to open yourself up to the idea that everything that you went through was for a reason, that and that you've learned a lot from those lessons, and those lessons were meant to propel you. And if you can try to accept the past, make peace with it, and move on, you're going to start creating from your heart space. And that's where everything that you want comes from. And I mean, everything. We're talking jobs, we're talking anything you want to create, we're talking relationships, whatever you think of it, it comes from right here in this heart space. And if you are blocked on your heart space, you're going to have a hard time creating the things that you want, and you'll end up looking around going, what the fuck am I doing? Where am I? And what am I in? This is bullshit. I don't want to be here. You got to make peace with your past, and spirit is here to help you. All you have to do is ask. All you have to do is ask for guidance, okay? And just stay open to hearing it, or finding or receiving the what am I looking for? Receiving my God, the messages, the essentially like synchronized numbers. If you see synchronized numbers a lot, go look them up, okay? Spirit is trying to tell you something that's going to help you get to the next step of whatever it is that you're trying to get to. But it's about making peace with this past, and you have the energy to do it. You are really powerful. You just got to own that. And that is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that this reading helped you in any way. If it did, will you please hit the like button? It's a completely free way to help the channel grow. It helps me get the messages out there to other Taurus who need to hear these things. Also, if you were led to subscribe, that is fantastic. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you were not, that's okay too. I'm glad you were here for the video. I do want to tell you one thing though. Liking and subscribing is kind of a vital way. It's vital in me picking up your energy. And I can start doing readings, picking up your energy that are going to seem more personal and tailored to you. If you stay hidden in the shadows, then I'm not going to be able to pick up your energy, and I won't be able to. Then you're just watching readings for other people. But so put your energy in there and let me pick it up, and I will do whatever I can to give you spirit messages and guidance and anything that comes through. All right, Taurus. I hope to see you in the next video.